Okay. Hello, my name's Noah. I've been a social worker for about 5 years now, and I deal specifically with people who are having issues at home, having behavior issues, or if they just want to talk, figure stuff out in their lives. Um, what was your name?
Peyton.
Peyton. And what brings you here today?
Just been having some generalized anxiety recently. It's been worse than it usually is.
What's been causing it?
I'm not really sure. I think maybe money. I'm a server, so I'm not making as much as I usually do. And I've got, bills to pay, people to take care of.
Mhm. So what else? Tell me more.
It's kind of been interfering with just everyday things. It's been hard to go to work because I'm so anxious. It's been hard to go to school, hard to focus.
So it's been affecting everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's just the money issue, monetary wise.
I think that might be the biggest factor in it. Yeah.
Is it your job?
It
Big
could be
stressors
my
at your job or at home?
Yeah. I mean, it would be difficult to get a new job. Being in between jobs is worse. So sticking with the job I have now makes the most sense to me.
This your only job?
Yeah, I just worked on it.
How long have you been there?
Oh, not very long, about since May. So only maybe 6 months, 5 really.
So you're coming here today to pretty much help with what? Your stress?
Yeah.
And there's anything else going on besides stress?
Honestly, not really. No. Just hoping to alleviate a little stress, maybe be able to go to work or go to school and do day-to-day things without feeling anxious.
So why did you finally decide to seek out help now?
I feel like I've had anxiety pretty much my whole life, just a general, always anxious about something, but it's never interfered with work or school. So I thought it was causing me to do poorly in these things that I usually excel at, so I might need some help.
Okay. So what is it you think that I can help you with?
Maybe pinpointing like exactly where my anxiety is coming from and dealing with that, like how I should go about that.
Okay. Well, you said it was your job. Is there something else going on at your job that's stressing you out besides money? Could it be the people, the customers stressing you out?
It is the customers. It's always the customers. There are good things I like about my job, though. I do like my coworkers most of the time, but also there's a lot of hours. There aren't a lot of us, so they kind of overwork us.
Got you. Okay.
But I also have a hard time reconciling like not wanting to work because I need the money, so I'll work anyways, even if I'm burnt out.
So when did you really start feeling like this, like you were stressed out? You said you've been at your job since May.
Yeah.
So when can you recall something specific that actually started to really start stressing you out? Because you came here for a reason.
Right.
Right. Take your time and think about it.
They fired several people at my job, so I had to start working more a couple of weeks ago. And I think that
you're feeling a bit
caused me to feel a little bit more stressed and more anxious.
Like you're being forced to work almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't really have an option.
Yeah. I used to have a job like that.
Yeah.
I used to work at Red Lobster. And yeah, I didn't like it. I lasted about 2 weeks.
It's not a very long time.
So, okay. So to kind of recap. Okay. So, oh, what's the name of your work? Or you? I mean,
I work at Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yep, I'm a server.
Okay. So, well, Texas Road. I mean, they're pretty busy. You should be getting pretty good tips.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
think?
yeah, you would think, we are always busy. It's just the people, some people don't tip. They don't feel like they need to, or they don't care to, or and so sometimes you just have a night where you get tables that are just like, I'm not gonna tip you. And I know that I'm not a bad server, but some people, and sometimes it's a cultural thing. Like you'll have people who come from other countries who are here visiting or whatever, because tipping is a very American thing, and so sometimes they don't tip, but other times people just, I don't know, maybe can't afford it or I don't know what, but typically, yeah, it is. I'll be busy all night, but not necessarily make the money that I should have made.
So which Texas Roadhouse is it? Is it the one?
It's off of Michigan Road by 465.
Okay. I'm thinking of the one over in Avon.
No, that's a little bit out of my way.
So you live over on the east side, Andy?
Yeah, more north a little bit. Like I live right smack in between pretty much everything. Just straight up Michigan Road.
Okay. So you came in today to talk about how you're stressed about money.
Yeah.
Right. And um, and from what I'm hearing you say, it sounds more like since they have a high turnover rate, you know, it's you're feeling more forced to work more hours and stuff, right? So what is it you think that we could work on here to help your stress levels? If we can't point out exactly what the stress is.
I'm not like exactly sure, other than kind of just discussing what's causing it. Maybe just talking about it. I'm kind of a person who doesn't really like to talk about stuff, and I feel like that's making it worse too. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna talk to like my friends or my family or anything like that about it, just because I don't want to feel like a burden to them or anything.
Gotcha. So you feel like you're kind of a loner, kind
Yeah.
of, you don't really talk to people that
No.
much. You have any friends, like close friends?
Yeah, I do have a lot of close friends, and I'm pretty tight with my family too. It's just I was kind of raised in a house where we weren't very emotional. Like you didn't really show what was going wrong, or you were kind of like a pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Help yourself.
Right.
So it's kind of uncomfortable for me to talk about things that are hard for me.
So you still live with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. So how's that going with your parents? How's your relationship with your parents?
Most days it's pretty good. Some days it's a little off, but most of the time it's pretty good. They don't make me pay rent, but I pay for like gas, car insurance, phone bill, all that stuff. Pay for school, pay for my books.
So you're paying all that on your own?
Mm-hmm.
What about like scholarships or financial aid?
I have one scholarship from Ivy Tech.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. We're done.